From the studios, it's Eurojard, and we're here today to talk about Norway, Norvège, 12 points. Let's talk about Norway and their national selection, MGP, otherwise known as Melodi Grand Prix. So this is, I think, one of the best national finals that you will see out there. You may not have a year where you love every song or where there's a real contender to do bigger and better things. But I think that in terms of the production values, MGP is certainly one of the best national selections that you will see out there. NRK, the national broadcaster, they have hosted the Eurovision Song Contest in the past. They've done a good job of it. They know what they're doing. They don't really spare any expense for their national selection. It's usually a big thing. Their interval acts are usually really, really good. So I think it's going to be a good show, but we have a competition to get to, and we did listen to all 9 songs, and we will give you our feeling on those in just a minute. Let's go through the notes first. This contest is going to be taking place on Saturday, the 28th of February, so the last day of the month. As I just mentioned, there are 9 performing acts, so 8 were announced going through to the final, and then they had a little competition to determine the last spot, which was decided by the fans at home, and they ended up picking one. So there are 9 performing acts, and it's just one night only. There's no semifinals. It's just a one and done. And as for Norway in the bigger competition, which is the Eurovision Song Contest, for those interested, Norway is on a qualifying streak. They've qualified 8 contests in a row now. You'd have to go back to 2016 with the song Icebreaker for the last time that they did not qualify for the grand final. So Norway's got a little bit of pride on the line here too. But who will they select? Well, I can tell you it's going to be one of these 9 songs. You got 5 on this side, 4 on that side. This is the list in alphabetical order of the songs that will be competing. And you may notice one of the names in here is a little bit of Eurovision royalty. You've got Alexander Rybak, who of course won the contest in 2009 with his song Fairy Tale. But there are other names that you've probably seen in here before, some past MGP contestants. So this is your field of 9. So we're going to get to the rankings right now, give you our top 9. So going from 2 points all the way up to 12, our Deuce Want, that is the song that we would pick if it were up to us, which unfortunately it is not. So first up, getting 2 points from Eurojard, this song is called Lullaby. It's by Storm. I have very mixed feelings about this one, and I really did want to like it more than I did. I respect that it's different. It doesn't really fit any particular mold of music that I hear on a regular basis. At the same time, the vocals, I would say, are a mixed bag. Some parts of the song are a little irritating, and lyrically, it isn't amazing, unfortunately. This song could have come out in 2008 and fit right in. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I need to see how this looks on stage to see if I really connect with it or not. Because sometimes that does happen where I listen to the studio version and I'm like, I don't know about this one. But then you see it on stage and you're like, okay, this makes sense. This could be like that, but we have to wait till February 28th. Next up, 8th place, getting 3 points from Eurojard. This song is called Prayer by Leonardo Amor. So he can sing. That's very clear. He's got a nice voice. It's one of the highest vocal scores that I gave out. It might even be the highest. Lyrically, he's not kidding with the title of the song. It is a prayer. He's literally singing to God. Maybe it's a little dull. I think the issue this song will run into is that it's going to struggle to stand out, because as we get further down this list, there are some faster beats. There are some potentially much more memorable songs. So I do wonder how this is going to stand out, but he definitely has the vocals. In 7th place, getting 4 points from Eurojard, this song is called Forevermore by Silka. So based on the lyrics, I was expecting this when I hit play. I was expecting to hear a boring ballad. That is not what I got. I got a good pop beat, actually. I hope that when she performs this live on February 28th, that she can hit those high notes, because there are a number of high notes in this song. I do think her vocal abilities are going to be her best asset here. I don't know that this song is going to be a genuine contender to win the contest, but I am satisfied with her ability to sing. And I'm grateful that the song is a little bit more engaging than I expected. Because when you're reading through the lyrics and you're looking at it, you're thinking, okay, well, this is going to be one thing, and then it turns out to be something else. So I am grateful for that. In sixth place, getting 5 points from Euroyard, this was the wild card winner. This song is called Into the Wild by Skrillex. So I'm always down for more drag representation in these national finals. We had a drag queen winner of Eurovision, so always down for that. This song had a good beat. I'm not completely taken with the vocals. I'm not sure they really match the tone of the song, which is energetic, or at least it feels energetic. I am hopeful that this song is going to stage well at MGP. As they say, I hope she turns it out on stage. It's not an unenjoyable song. So I think she's got something here. She just needs to harness it, and best of luck to her. In fifth place, getting 6 points from Euroyard. This song is called Snap Back by Hedda May. So here's my retro vibe. I'm finding more and more in these national finals that a lot of them have at least one song like this that kind of has that swanky beat. And this is Norway's. The beat here, I would say, is pretty good. That's just me. I'm really curious to see what this looks like on stage, because with some songs, I think I can visualize how they're going to be staged. Like some of the songs that we have towards the top, I can pretty clearly visualize how I think they're going to come across on stage. This one, I actually have no idea how it's going to be staged. I'm really interested to see what she does, what kinds of creative decisions she makes with it, and how lively the performance is, because then it's more likely to hook me in. Getting up there now into fourth place, getting 7 points from Euroyard. The song is called Ya 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 by Jonas Love. The Seinfeld version of this song would probably be Yada Yada Yada, but I digress. This is Ya Ya Ya. That voice was not what I expected to come out of his body in the music video. He's another one that I hope when he's performing this live that he can hit those high notes. Because during this national final season in 2026, we have seen people with high notes in their songs that did not hit them. So I really, really hope for his sake that he's able to carry the vocals live. I do find this song pretty unique, and when the chorus hits, that beat's working. It's definitely a little catchy, so I think people are going to like it. We're now up to the podium in third place, getting 8 points from Euroyard. This song is called Rise by Alexander Rybak, the 2009 Eurovision Song Contest winner. He is bidding to represent Norway for the third time in Eurovision, which he wouldn't be the first one. There have been people in the past who have represented Norway numerous times. There was a stretch there where it seemed like they just sent the same couple of people every year. So this wouldn't be any sort of record, but he is trying to get back into the Eurovision Song Contest. This is not, I don't think, Alexander's best effort. I think Fairy Tale was a really, really good song. This is not up to that level. And unfortunately for him, any potential Eurovision entry that he comes up with, you know, whether it was his last one that he did a couple of years ago, or this one, if it goes to Eurovision, or anything in the future, they will all be compared to Fairy Tale. That's just the way it is. However, with that said, this song is still fairly catchy. You will rise, you will rise. I was hearing that in my dreams last night. It's not a bad song, honestly, at the end of the day. And if Norway does send it, I think it might be more along the lines of nostalgia, which, as we've seen, at least one country has already done that this year. I don't think it's a terrible song. Alexander's going the fun route, and the chorus does stick in your head, so it does have some potential here. And now we're down to the final two, so when we tell you who's in second place, you will know who we have in first. So in second place, 10 points from Euroyard, the silver medal. This one is called Frankenstein, and my first thought was it's Poison Cake, now available in Norwegian. But all kidding aside, I was kind of living for the beat, if I'm being honest with you. It's definitely catchy. There's no two ways about it. I was getting a whiff of Marco's song from last year, but I do think that this one is sufficiently unique, so I'm not taking anything away from him. And it's a fun song. It really is. It's different from everything else here. I mean, come on, Norway. You know you want to send this one. Come on, do it. You know you want to do it. Do it. But that's actually not the one that I picked for first place. Deuce Point, 12 points. From Euroyard, the song is called Northern Lights by Emma. And I would be perfectly happy with this one going to, for the record. This song is pretty. The lyrics are interesting. It has a distinctly Norwegian flair. I mean, she's singing literally about the fjords in the song. I mean, what else do you want? I would say that this song has a little bit of an ethereal feel. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean, it's light. It's almost angelic in a way. And it paints a picture of beauty. I think this is a really good composition. And I think she's got some opportunities to stage this in a stunning way that will really add to the song and the performance. So I hope she takes that opportunity and does it. I know NRK has the money. I know they usually put on a good show. So I just really want to be dazzled by this. And I've got high hopes that actually I will. So that's our top 9. There were only 9 songs, so yeah, it's a top 9. So now let's go through the end notes for MGP this year. I think it's a decent slate of songs. There were definitely several that I liked or that I found interesting. So yeah, I think it'll be an all right show. There are a few good options for Norway here in terms of what's next, which is the Eurovision Song Contest. There are definitely a few songs that they could send that I think could potentially keep their qualifying streak alive. So they got that going for them. And then, of course, there is the nostalgia factor. Now, we watched what happened in Estonia, where they sent a popular band that was in Eurovision 20 years ago and isn't necessarily a favorite of the European community. But Norway has a chance to go back the nostalgia route and send a winner from 17 years ago back to the Eurovision Song Contest. On that, I will say that this is a decent song in its own right, but I think people are going to wonder about the nostalgia factor here and if that will play in, if there are going to be people just supporting Alexander Rybak because he's Alexander Rybak. So we will have to see about that on February 28th. And for more on national finals, Euroyard, like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. We'll see you soon.